Hello, and welcome to another episode of Answers About Alzheimer's. My name is Debra, Certified Master Dementia Strategist, and I'm here to answer all of your questions about Alzheimer's and other dementias. Make sure that you subscribe if you're new to us. The more the merrier. We are a close-knit group, and also want to make sure that you visit the website where you'll find even more information, things that you can print, and even more trainings. You can also learn about the Master Dementia Strategist course on that website too. So lots of value on that website. Oh, I should probably tell you what that website is. It's answersaboutalz.org. And I'm now offering one-on-one dementia coaching for families in need. And you can book your call with me through that website or by going to Calendly, and there's a link below. Just click on that and we can jump on a call together and get your sanity back. So it's been proven that we learn more when we write things down and when we participate. So get a pen and paper, and I'm going to ask you to comment often down in the chat box. This will help you to retain what you're hearing and what I'm trying to teach you. So make sure you're commenting down below in the comment box. Today, I want to talk about the 10 or 11 early warning signs of Alzheimer's disease. So let's jump right into it. Let's talk about the warning signs. The first warning sign, number 1, involves misplacing items and the inability to retrace your steps. This is part of our executive functioning and is one of the first areas of the brain that is under attack with Alzheimer's disease. So if you or I misplaced our glasses, we would probably think, when was the last time I used those glasses? And where did I go from that point? And what did I do next? And retrace each step and search for the glasses by going backwards. This is very difficult for the person with dementia. They have a very difficult time retracing steps. And when items are lost, they may be found in very unusual places. For example, you shouldn't find your glasses in the potted plant, or you shouldn't find your car keys in the mailbox or in the oven. Okay, number 2, completing tasks. The person with Alzheimer's will have difficulty completing a task that is familiar to them. They may have trouble driving to or from a familiar place. They may not remember how to knit or do a puzzle. They might have not completed housework or just stopped doing something in the middle of it, like cooking. This is how many fires are started. My mother-in-law did this. She was cooking and she just walked away. She forgot that she was in the middle of cooking and she just walked away. The stove caught fire, but thankfully her husband walked into the kitchen and put out the blazing inferno. He was able to extinguish it before it got completely out of control. Number 3 is when the person with dementia may experience confusion with dates, time, or place. They may not know what season it is or have trouble with how quickly or slowly the passage of time is. They may get AM and PM confused. The person with Alzheimer's might lose track of the date and be unable to figure out ways to maybe look at the TV or their phone to get the date. Because of the confusion of the passage of time and calendars, they may miss appointments and scheduled family outings or their favorite TV show. Oh, hell no, not the favorite TV show. Number 4, this warning sign, the brain has trouble understanding their surroundings or the environment. The Alzheimer's brain has a very difficult time interpreting visual images and the space around us. They may get turned around in a familiar area or even in their own home. This person may be showing signs of difficulty reading, or they may stop reading altogether because they don't understand the words any longer. They have problems judging distances and determining colors and contrast that goes way beyond the normal aging process. Warning number 5. For warning sign number 5, we can have personality changes and changes in our mood. And again, this one can result in isolation. Their mood may change because they realize that something is wrong and it's scary to them. They may get depressed, they may be fearful or have heightened anxiety or agitation. They may be experiencing some personality changes because the limbic system of the brain is under attack. This is where our personality traits are stored. Someone who may be normally a delightful, sweet person might be showing signs of anger and aggression, or a normally outgoing person may appear withdrawn. Number 6, challenges with executive functioning. Executive functioning is the ability to plan or solve problems. People with Alzheimer's may experience changes in their abilities, and they may have trouble perhaps paying their bills. They might have difficulty concentrating, and it may take them much, much longer to do things that they once did before with ease. They might also not understand consequences for actions because the limbic system is also responsible for controlling our inhibitions. We could go on that one for a long time. It's actually one of my favorites. Number 7, for this one, people will be having problems with language, with their words, with writing. The Alzheimer's brain has a problem following a conversation and cannot concentrate on a conversation if there are several people talking at once or multiple conversations going on simultaneously. They need more time to process. They might stop in the middle of a sentence and be unable to finish a thought. They might have difficulty finding a word that they're looking for, or use the wrong name for an item. Number 8, poor judgment. Yeah, I can see you guys like, yep. People with Alzheimer's may not be making the best decisions for themselves. Oh yeah. For example, they may decide that they no longer need to take their medications and stop taking them. They may get scammed easier, or maybe they're wearing the wrong clothing for the weather conditions. They just can't think and make good judgment decisions. This next warning sign, number 9, is noticing a deficiency in our memory that when we're having trouble with it to the point where it impacts our day-to-day life. And by that I mean when the memory impairment is causing a disruption in the way that we spend our day, or now we're relying on others to help us out, like having to depend on family members for assistance for things that the person used to manage on their own, like remembering appointments or filling up the pill box. The person may be forgetting conversations or retaining any information that was recently learned. So it affects our short-term memory. People may be asking for the same information over and over, or they can't recall what they had for lunch or what they did yesterday. Number 10, people with Alzheimer's will start to retreat. They will begin to withdraw from social activities for fear of embarrassment because in their own mind, they know that they're not quite all there. In most cases, they are afraid that someone will call them out on it and notice that something is wrong. So they tend to withdraw from activities that they once enjoyed or social settings. This could include church, work, family gatherings, clubs, and so on. And now, the last and final warning sign, the 11th warning sign of Alzheimer's, is when those around you or closest to you notice a problem. If the people who know you the best are noticing changes in problem solving, language skills, personality, mood swings, memory problems, completing simple tasks, heightened confusion, and personality changes, if you have noticed one or more of these warning signs, or if you are concerned about yourself or a loved one, don't delay. try to encourage them to see a doctor, because in some cases, these symptoms can be treated or reversed. Early diagnosis is important so that you can prepare and so that your family can prepare and get educated. This can be a devastating blow, and the more knowledge you can acquire from videos like these and the more support that you can rally around yourself, the better. Early diagnosis can also result in having important conversations about wishes and what to plan for. If you're in a position where you need some one-on-one guidance, I do provide that. I do one-on-one coaching or advising to families. Just go to my website, answeraboutalz.org, and book a call. Comment below and ask me your questions. I'll give you the answers. Make sure you subscribe. Thanks for spending your time with me today. I'm Debra Costu, and together we can. Click that red subscribe button and it will alert you when we have something new to share with you.
I'll guarantee that you can get the same results. Join our modern dementia care strategies. To apply, go to answeraboutalz.org or call us at 585-775-5949.